View the following program in its entirety with Xfinity On Demand by selecting Get Local and choosing All HS Sports. For Xfinity X1 customers, scroll over to Xfinity Services and select Get Local.
You're watching the Comcast Network. CN100, Chicago.
I think this speaks a lot for Grayslake North. I have never in 6 years went out to scout conference teams. I went out and scouted Grayslake North twice before we played them. They're very talented. They got very good guards. They got some good shooters. Coaches do a great job with those kids.
I mean, it's an outstanding program. Anyone in the area knows that. I know they've made a couple Peoria trips, but I mean, he gets his kids to play incredibly hard, and he can go 9 or 10 kids deep where they're coming in, creating ball pressure, getting to the basket. I mean, they're very difficult to prepare for. It is much easier now that we've played them. We've just become a much better half-court team. We struggle to go from transition into a half-court offense where it felt like, okay, they've taken away our transition, but let's get one pass shot, two pass shot, and now we're more able to pull it out, slow things down a little bit if the defense does a great job of getting back.
We just gonna have to come out. We're gonna have to be motivated. We're gonna have to play pressure defense like we did the first time. They're a very dangerous team, and I give him a lot of credit as a coach. And he's gonna come in there Friday. He will have a team ready to play.
The Comcast Network presents the CN100 Game of the Week. And tonight we are in the north suburbs as the Warhawks of North Chicago welcome the Grayslake North Knights for a Northern Lake County matchup. Good evening and welcome, everyone. I'm Cameron Smith alongside my broadcast partner, Mark Lindo. Eric Schmidt is on the sidelines and we'll hear from him shortly. Mark, let's jump right into this thing. Grayslake North playing good basketball of late, and I'm sure they want to avenge that early December loss to this same North Chicago team.
Absolutely, Cameron. They're going to have to execute their game plan, take care of the basketball. They're 13-5, but coming off an unexpected loss on Tuesday night, they're going to have to show some resiliency and resolve this evening.
All right, and for North Chicago, they've been playing some good basketball as of lately, undefeated in NLCC play, so I'm sure they'll want to continue that undefeated conference streak.
Absolutely. They're going to want to race the pace tonight, 8-0 in the league, and I think they want to create some separation, from themselves and the rest of the conference and protect their home floor here tonight.
Chicago trying to get it back to a double-digit lead as Thomas drives the lane, picks up the foul, and gets the bucket to go. You better believe it. This young man is impressive.
Kenneth Richardson rotates over only to get the foul because he's just too quick. Look at his head fake there. Rotation over, the bump, and he is able to – you realize how many times – I don't have a number, neither do you, but he's probably taken the ball to the basket this year and been hit. They got the free throw. It's got to be 100, 4 or 5 times a game. So incredible. He's used to that.
Yes, he is. Nice pass. Unable to finish is Hinton, and there's Connolly on the defensive boards. In transition, here comes James Connolly. And that is an and one, ladies and gentlemen. James Connolly in transition, snatching the boards, pushes it up ahead, and finishes.
Well, that was all about recognition. He fights for the rebound himself. Now, right now, he recognizes he's got the defense on his heels, and even though Pierce Coleman busts his tail to get down and get set up, he just didn't have time. Recognition, game, cerebral game on his part to know that he could beat his defender to the basket.
Nice drive by Connolly there. Smithson with the floater goes a little bit off target, and here come the Warhawks in the open court. How about that? Sean Lyman floating, hanging, but more importantly, finishing.
Yeah, great job. His first basket of the night.
Warhawks on the attack. Nice pass, and there's Simeon Hinton right on cue. Great look-ahead pass by Sean Lyman over to Hinton.
Lyman just magical with that pass. He had Hinton in his eyes the entire time.
Nice block from Simeon Hinton. Thomas stays with it, doesn't get that one to go, and the Warhawks are back in the open court, 3-on-1. Pierce Coleman. How about that? Basket and the foul.
And how about Lyman, his second dime delivered in a couple trips. What a nice pass in the open floor as they get transition going once again to light up the scoreboard.
To view this exclusive Xfinity TV programming in its entirety, check the CN100 schedule for a list of airtimes, or view this program anytime on demand by selecting Get Local and choosing CN100.